2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. The postseason contenders have really started to separate themselves at this point in the season. To break it all down, we've got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith
on the floor for the visiting team.
The Jazz looking to take charge here at home as we bring it to you live on 2K Sports from Salt Lake City, Utah. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. 6 games off the lead, they're most definitely in the thick of things.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, their slow start to this season has brought some of this team's issues to light. And this is a team that I didn't think had any issues to speak of.
Look, when you aren't winning ball games, finger pointing, frustrations begin to mount, and it can really have an effect in the locker room. Let's just hope for their sake that they figure things out quickly and find a way to turn this ship around.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Gobert is out there with Davis. Then it's Hield. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Gasol and at the small forward. Tries again. Rebound, Utah. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Clock at 6. Here's Randall. That one misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Now here's Gasol. He picked up 24 points in their last win again. Here's Wall.
And the Utah Jazz, historically, they've always been one of the better franchises in the NBA. And it was nice to see them back in the playoffs in 2017 after that 4-year rebuilding phase. It tied their longest playoff drought since the team moved to Utah.
4 on the shot clock. Leaner from distance. Offensive rebound. Right side. Hood, the pass to Wall. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. A second chance effort and too long on the shot. And this Jazz organization operating in a small market, but over the years, so competitive.
Yeah, you know, and a lot of times teams want to take shortcuts to contention. The Jazz know they're not going to win the free agent bidding wars. That creates a kind of discipline that they're looking to build from within.
Now here's Lin. Following the miss by Julius Randle, that puts them in the lead.
And this team trusts Lin to play within the offense. He's very good at taking high-quality shots.
Hood kicks to Wall. Dishes it to Whiteside. Pass to Ingles. Right side a screen. Ingles can't get it to go.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Hield dishes to Lin. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for Utah.
And they concentrated a lot on creating open looks from beyond the arc. Player movement, finding space on the perimeter, that was their #1 priority.
Hood kicks to Wall. The Jazz again can't hit it. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
In the pass to Gobert. Over Whiteside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Good on the second free throw. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And Wall kicks to Whiteside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Right side a screen. Now the dish to Randall. The pass to Wall. They need this one. Utah the rebound. Goes back up. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his second basket of the game.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
And a closely contested. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this.
I wasn't sure, if my.
Well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lin has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment in time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lin.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Hood and Ingles filling out the perimeter. Whiteside is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Wall in at the point. Gasol a screen. Lin against Ingles. Lin's shot is off. Utah leading. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Wall with another miss. The Cavaliers on offense. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
I mean, who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams can see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Davis kicks to Hield. Gasol setting the pick for Hield. Over Ingles. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
Here's the three. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
And in today's NBA, how about the value in having a guy at the center who has the versatility and the skill set of a Marc Gasol? With his passing and shooting, and he becomes a great zone buster for any team.
Randall dishes to Ingles. Back to Randall. Over Davis. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. That evens the score.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
Picked by Randall. Hood kicks to Wall. The feed now to Whiteside. Pass to Ingles. Whiteside a screen on Gasol. Here's the teardrop. Ingles can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Then the pass to Gasol. Lets the three fly. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Hood. Ingles dishes to Wall. Kicks it to Whiteside. Hood on the wing. It's stolen by Hield. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And laid in to finish the break. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, while he's out there making the play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
11 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. And Wall kicks to Hood. On the wing, Ingles. Trains the three-pointer. Ingles has got 7 points.
It's like Wall has a sixth sense of knowing when guys are.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny the Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. That's it for halftime.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Out of the Ingles has gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Jeremy Lin is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Marc Gasol. And there's Davis, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Lin's shot is off. Jazz shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Ingles passes to Hood, out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Right side a screen, 5 to shoot, and Wall kicks to Hood. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Hood's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. And Chris, as your career progressed, your free throw shooting percentage jumped up about 20 points higher than when you started. That's not the case for a lot of players. Just how hard is it for a big man to improve their free throw shooting throughout their career?
Okay, that's probably one of the things I'm proudest of, is that I have a record for going from worst to that best improvement, and I worked out hard. I had a shooting coach, Buzz, who worked out every summer. I would take him everywhere with me, Kev. I mean, really? I would take this guy to the club, to the church, to a restaurant, to he'd have to wait outside the bathroom. Everywhere I went that summer, I wanted him, with me, because you have to focus and concentrate on it. You think about it, you have to change not only your mental habits, your repetition, but your thought process. So step 1 is the figuring out that shot. Step 2 is how many repetitions. Step 3 is, can you get that in game time atmosphere? You really can't unless you punish yourself in the summer with running. So if you have to do a suicide every one you miss, or it just was just so much work and intensity on it, because you have to build up so much trust. Because the reason why guys shoot bad free throws, they don't trust it. They shoot a different way every time. And it was fun becoming better at that. But that's probably one of the toughest things I've ever done, is get better at shooting free throws, because the concentration and the time allowed it to try to improve.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lin kicks to Gobert. Feeds it to Gasol. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Gasol's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
Ball against Lin. Great D that time from Davis.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
Lin, that's a 2-pointer. Cavaliers working now with a fresh shot clock. Gasol dishes to Lin. Randle against Gobert. There's Lin with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Lin's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. And Julius Randle with an intriguing game, a great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam, and boy, he can be tough to contain.
I think everyone can now agree that John Wall is one of the better point guards in the NBA.
No doubt. At this point, when you factor in his production, he's got to be in the top 5, if not top 3 guards in the league. One of the better passers we have as well. It's just hard to find guards that can create so easily the way Wall can.
Lin against Wall. Over in the corner, Gasol. Kicks to Gobert. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. He dishes it to Hood. Right side a screen. Hood kicks to Wall. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wall plays big down low. His sheer determination picks up fouls in the paint.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Wall against Land. He feeds it to Gasol. Over Ingles. Misses there. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Had a lot of great shots.
All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Utah leading. Hood and Ingles filling out the perimeter. Julius Randle is out there with Whiteside, and it's Wall in at point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Count that bucket. Wall's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Utah.
Wall is great at using his body inside. Isn't afraid to throw his weight around down there.
Lynn the pass to Hield. And here's Gasol outside. Connects from three-point range.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
All day. That's money for him. The defense will think twice about leaving him next time.
Passes it to Randle. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Gasol. Offensive rebound. Davis. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Davis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Hood kicks to Whiteside. Dishes it to Hood. Pass to Wall. Three-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter.
That's how you come down with a man's rebound. He positioned himself perfectly and snatched that board away.
And Wall kicks to Whiteside. Here's the pass to Wall. The dish to Randle. They set the pick. Whiteside a screen. The wide open look here for Ingles. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 2. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
And Whiteside sends it back. Gasol setting the pick for Lynn. There's the feed to Gobert. Over Whiteside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Lynn. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Left side, Wall. Drops in the layup for 2. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
These are the possession Wall loves taking hold of. Outstanding at scoring in these important moments.
And Gobert kicks to Hield. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
And I'll tell you, Gasol's one of the few second-round picks to command a max contract in his career.
Wall against Land. Wall attacking. Wall missing again. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Davis setting the pick for Lynn. Pass to Davis. He kicks it to Gasol. Takes the 13-footer. That one, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Ingles. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Outside Gasol to the middle. Here's Gobert. Money!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 1. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And the D tried to get physical with them down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Heel. Fires from 14. Good!
And they do have a foul to give.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Oh, and if I could make a suggestion, be innovative. Don't just go for the obvious play, which they'll be expecting.
Lynn against Wall. Shoots over Lynn. It's good!
Oh, Wall embraces pressure. Look, he lives for it. Doesn't shy away when the game is on the line.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Guys, what's your take?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Sweet from my head to my feet, yeah.